Hello people, I'm Nick and this is this is going to be a first video of our new channel for FM Galacticos, FM Galax for short. What we've done is on Facebook we've got a group going called FM Galacticos, which is obviously behind the name. Started off by a lad in there called Tim Scales. This is the group. And yeah, it started off, I think it was a year or two ago. And at the start there was only 6 people involved. I couldn't give you the names. I know Tim, I would guess Sam was on there, Jake Walton was on there. But anyway, since probably I think it was last summer I joined, and we went from 6 and we've quickly gone up to about 21 members I think we're at now, of people just from all over the UK who are interested in playing and sharing information about their games. What I've decided to do is create a YouTube channel and then include our own commentaries on it, so we can start sharing our experiences with the game and show everyone how we play and, you know, all that kind of thing. For this we're going to, well, some of us are going to start a new game to show online as a club that we vote for within the group. I think Craig, who's one of the latest members to be introduced, he's chosen to be NK Maribor in Slovenia. And for my game, I'm Nick Upton, Forest fan. If you've got a problem with that, then leave a comment below and I'm sure to get back to you and give you a barrage of abuse. I'm going to choose Polish side on here, called Zaglebie Lubin. I don't know if that's the way they pronounce it, but that's how it looks to me, and I don't care what you think about that. So here we go. We'll start a game. Do I want to save the game? No, I want to waste everybody's time on this video, and I don't want to save it. Of course I want to fucking save it. I used to have a lot of save games on here. Last time I counted it was 140 something, but I've quickly got rid of that because it was getting a bit ridiculous. Wait for this to save and then we can continue. If anybody has any comments on my recording or anybody else's recording, please feel free to leave comments on our videos, by the way. That's what we're here for. We like to talk to people and get out there a bit. And if you're interested in joining the group also, guys, you can drop me either an inbox or you can just comment below. Send us a link to your videos if you have any uploaded and we can check them out. We're a friendly bunch. Here we go. Started. Let's have a look at my inbox. Personal message. What's this guy saying? So our ground is a dialogue arena. £1 grand a week. Hardly big money, but we are in Poland after all. Right, cool. Let's meet the staff. I'll do that later. I'll listen to them at first. If it doesn't work out, we can change it. Oh, well, that's always good positivity from your coaches, isn't it? Let's have a look at the youth players. Piotr Azikovic. I guess he could have some kind of potential. We'll keep our eye on him. We've got Karol Novak. I'm not feeling him. Krzysztof Rakowski. Shocking composure. Could come good though, with the right training. So looks like, pardon me. Well, he doesn't look a bad player, but it looks like we might have to strengthen in that department. And left back. Oh, he's predominantly a right back. That makes more sense now. Adam not too bad. I was expecting much worse from the team, actually. Okay. Well, we'll have a look at that in a minute. Scouting team. This is what I always like to look at when I first join a club. $9K. That's what my strikers are like, actually. I've only got one out and out striker. Well, 2 stars. Not really what I'm looking for. You'll soon see that I'm quite drastic with my transfer listing, and to be honest, most of this squad probably won't survive it if I'm feeling like being a bit of a cunt. So Cernas. Yeah, I had a feeling he'd be one of our better players, to be honest. Szczepaniak. Not too bad, I suppose. Malkowski. What's he in? Oh, well, that's really helpful. Sava Horvath. Yep, off you go, son. I don't want you to keep seeing this league table. So let's look at who else is in here. Well, the big ones in the league would be Lech Poznan. Who else have we got in here? Legia Warsaw, Wisla Krakow. Probably the better teams in the league. Bełchatów aren't too bad either. But the main problem is with the Polish leagues, all the teams, well, clubs in general actually, not just the teams, they're all very partisan towards their own team. And I suppose along with that, that rubs off onto the players, and they don't really have an interest in joining other clubs in their country. Let's just have a look. Polish. See, we've got all the young ones that are loan listed, but you won't find many experienced players. Look, they're all 19, 17, 18. That kind of age range. Might have to have a look at some loans if it comes to that. Sergio Reina. See, we've got quite a lot of dead wood in here, haven't we? History. Yeah, you can sod off. I'll just introduce the tactics I like to use. I'm a pretty simple guy when it comes to this, to be honest. I'm not very, I wouldn't say not very tactically aware, but I like to keep it relatively simple. I tend to depend more on personnel than pretty much tactics, and I tend to use a 4-2-4 or a 4-2-2-2 if you're really being picky, I suppose. But that's how I like to do it. I like to have out and out wingers. I did have a previous save with Borussia Dortmund at one point where I started off with a 4-2-4, but then quickly changed to a 4-3-2-1, which worked absolute wonders there. So if push comes to shove, I suppose I could go for that, or if that doesn't quite work out, I like to do something a little bit like that. Let's see what he's put our best team down as. Who's this? Not too bad. I don't like having many players above the age of 30 though. So if you want, I suppose you could say that I'm a bit ageist, but I like to keep my players relatively young, so I can continue. I can keep them at the club, possibly sell them on for more money as they progress as well, which always helps the finances of the club. Let's have a look at our finances. 4 million, and of that I've got 1.29 million to spend. It's not too bad. Oh, we've got an affiliated club here. Let's have a look at them. Who's this? We've got nothing really spectacular. We've seen, it's going off topic, we've seen people from various Facebook pages doing this, well, a similar kind of thing, and people like putting your Football Manager achievements on your CV, took it one step further and started to do live streams. We won't be doing that because I really can't see the point in that. I can't think of anything more boring and tedious to spend your time on, or for other people to watch. I don't expect you to watch all this from start to finish. I can imagine it would get boring, because I've been watching people's recordings before, and it doesn't really keep your attention for very long. It's not overly interesting. Janos Gancharchak. No. Should we see where we're predicted to finish? 7th. With this sack of shit. You gotta be shitting on my nan's tits if you think I'm gonna get 7th for that. But I suppose we do have money to spend. I think first of all I might have to look for a striker, just as well, because Mohamedou Traore is hardly fantastic and gonna get me a bag full of goals, is he? Decent composure on all of them, but I need a finisher, so let's have a look, shall we? Get rid of that, don't really care if they're Polish. BLM Panzer, I don't think so. Don't think I'm really setting my sights very well. Now let's look elsewhere for these. Swalinsky. Oh, he's not too bad from the looks of it. We'll get a scout on him. Might have to assess my scout actually to have a look, see if he's actually up to scratch. So one thing I always usually forget about is checking how good my staff are. That can be just as important as getting your players. Because if your players could be as good as they want to be or are, but without decent coaching they're not going to improve in any short space of time. I had a save at NAC Breda where I didn't have much money to start off with. I think it was, what would it have been? About, I think it was about $1 million, so probably about the same as here. And I had to sign a lot of players from the lower league in the Jupiler League, which is below the top league in Holland. Had to sign a lot of players from there to make up my numbers and provide backup and whatnot. And I ended up getting quite a good healthy profit off them because my coaches did their work on them. Bloody hell, how many physios do we want? But yeah, my coaches were good, to be fair to them. I didn't actually sign many. I think I've only employed 1 or 2. I think we're definitely going to have to get some coaches in here. There's only a few. This guy's fucking terrible. I'll have to have mutual termination. I'm not putting up with that standard. Fuck me. Youth coaches. Still pretty dire. He's not too bad, but we'll keep with the youth coaches. But anyway, I keep going off topic. I need to get a striker. And where do I think I'm going to finish? I'm going to say top half. I'm pretty confident of that. The Ekstraklasa has 16 teams in it, as I've already shown you before, actually. So I'm fairly confident we can get 8th and above. Let's get Hunting for a striker. I've already scouted one. This lad isn't too bad if I remember rightly. Yeah, we'll have a scout on him. I've managed in just about every country on Football Manager. I'm a bit of an enthusiast. If you asked all the rest of the lads in FM Galax, I tend to go from country to country, and as I said earlier on when I first started the video, I've got a lot of saved games. Thankfully I got rid of them. It was getting stupid. I deleted them and it got rid of 10 gigabytes worth of shit on my hard drive. So glad I got rid of all that. These are all fucking terrible, I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's just change the finish into a position. See who comes up now. Oh, well that's handy. I'm pretty sure. I'm just going to take a gamble on this one. I like to take... oh, maybe not. Maybe I can't. I'm fairly confident I know who he is. So I think I might submit a bid for him on 48 month. I like to try and save money in the short term so I can build a team up. Pardon me. And yeah, when it comes round to it, I don't mind selling players, because there's obviously going to be players you sign that aren't going to fit into your plans anymore. I'm quite happy to sell them on. Have a scout of him. Let's look at the rest of my squad. Jesus Christ. Have I already transfer listed him? No, I haven't. Well, you go in now, mate. David Abwo. He's okay, I suppose. We'll put it with him for now. To be honest, I might just wait and see if I get any offers for these players before I start buying. I'd like to know what my full budget is for replacements. He's not too bad despite his 2.5 stars. Okay. We'll change this to pending transfers. I don't care about the competitions. Right, we'll skip the day. Yeah, I'm not going to confirm that. Right, I'm going to skip through pre-season, and then the next video will be about the start of the season and so on. I don't want to keep dragging you through all this stuff that I'm doing right now. It will get tedious. So keep your eyes on our YouTube channel. It will be youtube.com/FMGalax. There'll be probably 3 or 4 of us that do commentaries. We'll put our names on them so you can follow us a little easier. Hopefully my next one will be a bit more enthusiastic, because at the moment it is 10 to 12 in the morning, and even though I'm an insomniac, it's not going to be enthusiastic when I'm tired. So hopefully the next one will be better, but for now I'll say goodbye.